Hey, I've never done a vlog before, but if you clicked on the video, I guess you're just interested to hear my fucking regular ass perspective on fucking second quarantine in the UK and what it's doing to university students. Uh, Honestly, first thoughts when I heard about second lockdown, I was thinking I was actually pretty happy because I thought universities would close. Because don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying being here first and foremost, but then that's mainly just because of my friends. My friends are the main ones. I'm living in a house at the moment with some mates, so just chatting with my friends and speaking to them is like one of the only things that really making university worth it. So I was praying to God that societies would start back up, which they did, but I went to one session and everyone had to isolate because someone turned up with coronavirus. So that wasn't fun. Lessons online. I meant to go in twice every 2 weeks for two shitty seminars. Two seminars that we barely learned shit about. They're just boring. They're not nowhere near as good as last year was. You don't. Everyone has to sit away from each other. It's just not fun at all. I honestly, for my online lectures as well, I do language as a extra subject, which is one of the only fun ones for me, honestly. And just keep finding the will to carry on like listening and paying attention to some of my lectures and shit. It's just really, what's the word? It's it drags. It drags a ton. I just I can't find the passion and enthusiasm that I did had last year to actually go and try and learn my work, learn my subject. Like I'm doing history and politics, which I know sounds dead, and trust me, it is this year. Went to do tons of extra reading outside of class for like Russian politics, for Russian history, and I just honestly cannot be bothered with it. I just sit there with my webcam off and not speaking, just listening to the lecturer talk to the same students about the same questions and stuff, time after time. And normally I try and participate, but when I can't bring myself to read stuff because I feel like it's just meaningless, it's just kind of dead. I'm not really enjoying my course anymore. I really wanted to get a job working in a restaurant, like part time whilst I was around here. There's a really cool Japanese one nearby, but can't do that anymore because of quarantine. Second lockdown. It's good that we're going into a second lockdown because we definitely fucking need it. But it's just hard, man. Going into a fucking public, uh, going into like a public place like the school and everything, and seeing people that you can't even really talk or socialise with. We're paying lots and lots of money that most students. I'm from a poor family that we just don't have. I'm taking out my loan for a course that I'm not enjoying doing. Societies and like my language, some of the only things that I'm looking forward to going into university for. I'm paying rent on a house that I don't even need to be here for really. You can just post everything online. I could just be at home with my family, but which I may not even be able to see for the next month because of another lockdown. Of course, I talk and I FaceTime with my family all the time, and it's good. It's good to speak to them, but it's not the same really. I used to like traveling back and forth last year was so much simpler, but nowadays it's just trash. It's just fucking trash. And now I know I'm sounding fucking depressing, just talking on about this, going on about this stuff, but if anyone's actually listening to this shit, doubt it though highly, then maybe you can share your perspective on everything, try and lighten my mood, make me feel a little bit less depressed about the whole situation. Now what else is there to go on? I know it sounds bad, but I know it sounds like weird, but I used to enjoy going to the library at night last year to just sit where it was really quiet and just chill doing my extra work, which was honestly I found really good. But you can't even go to the library anymore. You have to book a spot, which is just it's effort that I can't really like put. I know I just sound like a lazy fuck, but I just can't find the energy to just book a spot, so I'm just doing all my work at home, which everyone has to do now, and I know everyone has to make their exceptions and stuff, but it's just not fun, which I've said multiple times. On the other hand, socialising with other people outside of uni and stuff, I have friends from my course that I don't get to see. I've only met with one person outside, one of my mates from my course outside, which was good. It was good to see him. But most of my time just spent with my flatmates, which, don't get me wrong, is fucking great. I love all my housemates to bits. But socialising, going out, what university is meant to be about, because God knows it's not about, for a course like history and politics. You're not going to really get anywhere with this degree, are you? You're mainly just here to enjoy yourself. I'm still trying. Like, I'm still getting all the work done. I'm still trying, like putting like my effort into my work, but I just can't find the energy to do. I just can't find the energy to pay attention in lectures, seminars, and stuff. I know I'm speaking for a few people, but I know I'm not speaking for everyone, because some people are finding this really good and are enjoying online lectures a lot more than I am. But I miss the in-person touch, which I'm sure a lot of people do. What else did I want to talk about? 1 month extra. We're not going to be able to go out to eat because some idiots can't just. I know some people who got coronavirus because they went out and partying and stuff. We were in a low alert level around here at uni, but now it's all. But now we're in high alert and we're going into nationwide lockdown. But I know a few people that got coronavirus from going out and socialising, going to house parties. Me and my mate who went to volleyball session had to isolate, even though none of us showed symptoms at all. We just went to a very well organised and prepared taster session, and we had to isolate because some idiots with coronavirus just can't learn to stay at home. So me and my friend did our 2 weeks of isolation. Didn't get to go out. Missed the chance that we did have to go out and eat and stuff before this nationwide lockdown. So it's basically like my whole unit. It's going to be like 8 weeks of university, 6 weeks of university, just me stuck in my room, doing online lectures and courses and shit. Going to uni now once a week for one seminar, which is just throwing my student loan away, honestly, because I don't want to pay for a bus. I don't want to pay fucking £5 for a bus ticket just for a 2-hour seminar to come back. Not even stay on campus for anything else. Just go in for one seminar. Like, I'm not even spending. I don't even get to go into the library to do work or anything. I have to. There's nowhere to really do stuff. Like, obviously, I understand that campus staff and everything are trying the hardest. Yes, but it's just finding it hard to put into words. I've never done this shit before. I've never done a depressing. I've never talked to a camera like this before. I just opened up a bit. What else to talk about? Like, I'm making YouTube videos, which is fun, and I'm enjoying myself. That's one thing that's keeping me busy. But yeah, that's really just it. Everything uni related kind of sucks now. There's no point to going in. I know some courses like medicine, science and all that, they need to go in to do practical experiments and stuff. Go for it. I don't really care, but humanities students that have subjects that don't need you to meet in person, I don't think you should meet in person for the next few months. But just try and stop the spread, because of course that's the most important, because we need to protect the lives, protect NHS and everything, as Bojo says. But what really is there left to talk about? nothing really. I think I've said everything. Going into university is boring. To summarise basically all my points in this shitty vlog is going into university is boring and bad, and in my opinion, and staying at home to do the lectures, which we should do, and seminars online, I just can't find the effort to do them. So I'm kind of stuck because I've got assessments and stuff coming up. I'm forcing myself to do my work. I'm staying up till like 4 in the morning doing extra work because I can't find the energy to do it in the day. So I have to bully myself into actually getting stuff done because I don't want to fail. Because I don't want to quit at all. But yay, university. Going into debt when I leave is going to be fabulous. Oh my god. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you for listening to my waffle for the last 11 minutes. And goodbye.